Anyway, eto na! Based on the one-hot sensation, Ariana Loves You, with 218 million reads, eto na ang kanta magpapawaw! Ow! Sa ating lahat! Diba? Wow! Yan! Secret! Uy! Kilala ko to eh! Exciting, diba? This is... My husband is a mafia boss!
Ay, si Steve ang director. Steve?
The teaser is teasing. Congratulations in advance to the whole team. At bago tayo magpatuloy, syempre, nais natin
Ay, ito. Pre-owner lang ako. Patay na yan.
even before her passing, malinaw na malinaw ang impact ng kwento ni Yana. At ang mismong araw na ito na nandito tayong lahat, para sa Castro Villa, isang patunay na buhay ang kanyang kwento. Mahigit 10 taon na noong buhay pa si Yana, may kontrata na ang My Husband is a Mafia Boss para sa adaptation. Na-delay man ang proyekto, patuloy pa rin ang Viva sa paniniwala sa kwento at mundong binuo niya. Sa pagpapatuloy ng adaptation na ito, gusto rin namin kilalanin ang mga taong naging tulay para matupad ang pangarap niya. Matapos ang kanyang pagpanaw, ang naging kausap ng Viva para sa adaptation ay ang kanyang ate na si Marla. Bagamat pumanaw na rin siya, ang tiwala at paniniwala niya sa kwentong ito ang naging dahilan kung bakit patuloy itong nabubuhay hanggang ngayon. Sa ngayon, katuwang ng Viva sa adaptation ang kanyang mga magulang at mga anak na patuloy na bumubuhay sa pangarap at kwento ni Yana. We would like to acknowledge and invite right now on stage the family of Yana Loves You, who continues to carry her love, her legacy with love and strength. Ladies and gentlemen, palakpakan po natin ang kanyang parents, Mr. Mario Serrato and Miss Daisy Serrato, together with her children, Kian Maranan and Cassandra Chinez Maranan. Hello, Sir Mario, Miss Daisy. Kamusta po kayo? Yes. Ano po, talagang napakaraming tao na nandito para suportahan ang My Husband is a Mafia Boss. How do you feel right now?
Magpapasalamat po ako sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat po ng kanyang pamilya. Sa lahat po ng tumatangkilik sa ginawa ng anak ko. Ako po magpapasalamat. Anak ko.
Si Miss Daisy, ganun din po ako. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyong lahat. Huwag po kayong magsasawang tangkilikin ang ano niya. Maraming salamat sa inyo.
It is such a joy to have you. Kayo po ay bumiyahe dito mula saan po kayo nanggaling ngayon? Batangas City. Maraming salamat po. At kanyang mga anak, we have have Cassandra here and si Kian. So ano ang inyong masasabi? Na napakaraming supporters, nandito sila lahat, nandito pa ang ating admin ng Yana Loves You. Ano ang gusto niyong sabihin sa kanila?
Ganun din po. Actually, I'm very grateful po na sobrang dami pong nagsusuporta sa mami ko, even though she passed away na po. Yun lang po.
Ganon din po, natutuwa po ako dahil po sa inyo, nagkaroon na po ng series adaptation ang story ni Mami.
Yes, at syempre, aabangan din nating lahat, si Kian at si Cassandra, dahil meron din kayong part sa upcoming adaptation. Diba? Pwede nyo bang i-share, pero wag niyong wag niyong i-spoil. Para sa inyong role dito sa series? Pwede nyo bang sabihin? Or anong feeling nyo ngayon? Artista na kayo.
Actually po, syempre po masaya po kami, pero I would like to keep it a secret po.
Yan. So mag-acting workshop na kayo, ganyan. Ikaw, Cassandra, how do you feel? How old are you?
14 years old po.
Wow. Okay, so ngayon mag-artista ka na in your mother's story. How does it feel for you?
Masaya po, pero medyo pagkahiya din po. Pero now, susubukan ko po ang best ko para gawin ko ng maayos ang role ko.
Alright, maraming salamat. Thank you so much, Sir Mario Serrato, Miss Daisy.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Kian and Cassandra, palakpakan po natin ang family ni Ate Yana. Thank you so much and we will welcome you back on stage maya-maya lang po. At syempre, nais din po naming taos-pusong pasalamatan ang lahat ng sumusuporta kay Yana Loves You mula sa kanyang mga readers, admins, at sa lahat ng nagmamahal kay Yana. At dito ang ilan sa kanila ngayon bilang suporta sa cast reveal. Let me, syempre nandito ang admin ng fan group ni Yana. Please stand to be acknowledged. Nandito sila Janica, Danica, Christine, Norrington, Kyle, and John Cedric. Welcome po sa inyo. Just to show na napakaraming nagsusuporta, thank you so much for being here. At ngayon naman po, tawagin na natin ang taong nasa likod ng camera, ang direktor na magsasabuhay sa kwentong minahal natin. Isa siyang direktor na hinangaan ng mga manonood na nagbigay sa atin ng mga pelikulang The Exorcist, Lasting Moments, May Sassy Girl, at marami pang iba. At ngayon, he takes on a major milestone in his directorial journey dahil siya ang gagabay at magdadala sa isa sa mga pinaka-inaabangang Wattpad adaptations. Ladies and gentlemen, the director of My Husband is a Mafia Boss, Direct Fifth Solomon!
Hello po everyone! Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ayan.
Hello, Direk!
Hello.
Ayan, you may stay center pa for
Dito
your
na.
solo photo. Syempre, welcome po to our dear friends from the entertainment media, all our influencers who are here. You have before you, of course, ang brains, ang ating man behind the camera, Direk Fifth Solomon. Alright, thank you so much. You may now take
Thank you.
your seat. Okay, syempre, we'll have a little discussion, short discussion about the story. Okay, so Direk, paano nga ba nagtagpo ang isang sweet girl at isang cool, powerful mafia boss para mas maintindihan ang mundo ng love, danger, at power? Let's hear it straight, of course, from our director. Take it away, Direk.
Yes, patungkol to sa isang sweet girl na makikilala niya itong boss ng mafia na astigin na si Zig nga, very cold-hearted. Then, yung kanilang pagsasama ay madedevelop, magka-in love, kumbaga, at pareho nilang ina-navigate, sabay nilang ina-navigate yung danger, secrets, tsaka yung violent na mundo na kanilang pinagsasamahan. So, ayun nga, etong si Amy, very cheerful, naive na babae, naatasan siya na mag-pitch sa isang kumpanya, sa Roswell Company, para i-convince sila na mag-invest dun sa kanilang school. So, etong si Amy nag-present pero hindi inaasahan yung kanyang presentation dahil medyo out of this world etong ang personality ni Amy. Ayan, masaya sila dyan. Parang masaya kayo dyan. Sino may birthday ba dyan? So, yun. Makikilala niya nga itong CEO ng Roswell Company, si Ezekiel Roswell, or ang nickname niya, si Zeke. Nag-agree siya na mag-invest, pero kailangan niyang pakasalan itong babae nga, itong si Amy. So, ayun, magpapakasal sila. Si Zeke, unti-unti siyang mauhulog ang loob niya kay Amy. Pero kaya niya lang talaga pinakasalan dahil kailangan niya makuha yung pamana doon sa kanyang yumaong ama. Pero as times goes by nga, dahil maganda tong personality ni Amy, very cheerful, out of this world yung kanyang personality, unti-unting kikiligin at may in love na itong si Zeke kay Amy. Si Amy rin, isusubukan niyang maging perfect wife para kay Zeke at unti-unti rin siya may love kay Zeke. Pero paano nga kaya kapag nalaman na ni Amy na mafia boss nga itong si Zeke? At ganoon din si Zeke, paano niya po protektahan itong si Amy dahil nga kanyang mundo bilang mafia boss ay dangerous, very maraming delikadong bagay. Ayun, yun ang story ng My Husband is a Mafia Boss.
Alright, maraming salamat po, Direk Fifth. And here we go, mga ka-Vive Barkada. The wait is finally over dahil tonight makikilala na natin ang mga mukha sa likod ng pinakamapanganib at kilig-filled love story na inyong susubaybayan. Alright, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, first up is Akonyo, confident at galing US. International student ang Peg, close kay Amy, at medyo complicated ang love life. Sweet on the outside, pero may pinatagong sikreto. Here comes Shan Venice Perkins, portrayed by Aaliyah Coco. Alright, Aaliyah, let's have you back over here. Bagi ka sa ating audience. Pass this mic over. Okay. Sige, later we will hear from our cast. Alright. Ang susunod po, siya ay model, mayaman, at business ad major, pero bagsak sa pag-ibig. Makulit sa labas, pero seryoso pagdating sa kambal niyang si Venice. Gentlemen, okay, thank you so much. Later we will have a group photo. You may now take your seat. Calm, under pressure. Sharp mag-isip at laging may solusyon. Kahit madalas siyang mabaldado, huwag niyo siyang maliitin. Dahil may armas siya na hindi agad napapansin at isang sikreto kayang baliktarin ang lahat.
Ay, si
Fearless, laging ready sa aksyon at walang atrasan sa gulo. Effortlessly calm, may charm na swak sa babae, at lethal sa barilan. Maginoo pero medyo bastos at laging game sa kahit anong laban. Brace yourselves for Sebastian Lerwick, portrayed by PJ Rosario. Thank you so much, Sebastian. Okay, up next mga kaibigan, he is charming, popular, and impossible not to notice. He's the ultimate best friend everyone wishes they had.
Sa likod mo na. Ano ba yan? Anak niya, no?
A round of applause for one of Viva's new and next generation showbiz artists, Nico James Young, portrayed by Jaime Iliana. Okay, Jaime, I love the heart you did there. Diba? Very contrast. Alright, mayaman at sosyal, may alam ding malaking secret na pwedeng magbago ang lahat. Best friend goals kay Amy at Amesil. Kahit bawal, dikit pa rin.
Anak ka niya, no?
Also one of Viva's new and next generation showbiz artists. Watch out for Kaylee Ferrer, played by Icy Ejercito. Gorgeous, gorgeous lady. All right, thank you so much. Ito po susunod, siya ay tahimik pero solid. Loyal hanggang dulo at handa sa kahit anong utos. Kapag siya ang kasama mo, alam mo, ligtas ka. Everyone, give it up for one of the members of P-pop group Alamat and crossing over to his first acting project, RG Lin portraying Jacob Lee. I love it. All right. Ang susunod po ay certified chick boy at laging present sa tropa, sweet boyfriend vibes, hanggang biglang nagbago ang priorities. Mula campus crush papunta sa mas delikadong mundo. Kilalanin si Kevin Alvarez, portrayed by Kyosu Ginto. Maraming salamat, Kyosu. Malapit na po tayo, ladies and gentlemen. Ito po, next, the only sensible one in a house full of ka-OAyan. She's a scholar, athlete at BFF ni Amy. Eats and guides on the way. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Sarah Jo, portraying Amisil Cross. Thank you, Sarah. Charming pero lethal kapag kailangan. Ultimate right-hand man na may tapang, wit at loyalty na hindi matitinag. Give it up for Kaiser Maxwell Lamperouge, portrayed by Frost Sandoval. Knock out gorgeous. Pero madalas na aksidente at OA sa lahat. Lutang sa lahat ng bagay. Except sa exams, kaya full scholar pa rin. Loved by everyone, pero matindi ang plot twist ng love life. Everyone make way for the one and only in her first lead role for a Viva One series, Amy Romero, portrayed by Ren Escanio.
Hi! Hello po! Hello everyone! I'm so excited to be here today and surprise! I made it guys! Enjoy! Thank you so much!
Thank you, Ren. Congratulations, girl. Can we ask for a solo photo muna of you here in the center, please? Congratulations on your very first lead role in a Viva One series, ladies and gentlemen. Much, much deserved, of course, Ren Escanio. Okay, please look towards the left side of the room para sa ating mga friends from the media. And thank you so much, Ren. You will have a group photo later with all of our stars. And here we go. Sa mundo ng kapangyarihan, may mga leader at may isang pangalang kinatatakutan. He is a CEO, engineer, and low-key mafia boss. Hates nonsense until he met Amy, his total opposite. And now, chaos has a name. Make way for the man who defines power and authority, Ezekiel Roswell, portrayed by Joseph Marco.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I only have one question for you guys. Are you all ready to enter the dangerous world of mafia? What the fuck? I can't hear you guys. Let's do this.
Okay, thank you so much. And there you have it, the faces behind the mystery, the chaos, and the story we've all been dying to see come to life, ladies and gentlemen. The cast of My Husband is a Mafia Boss. All right, I did promise a group photo with your seats. Ito na, promise na talaga. You may now take your seats. Again, diba guys, we promised you a full cast reveal and you did see more of our cast just recently. Maraming kaabang-abang na kaganapan. Ngayon po, we will do our Q&A. So just a few reminders. Alam niyo naman na po, please do. Let's maintain a light and happy atmosphere, okay? And for all of our entertainment media na magtatanong, we will limit to one question lang po per media outlet as we do have a long line of press na magtatanong.
The pressure for you, Direct Fifth?
Syempre, pag mahal mo naman yung ginagawa mo, lagi may pressure. Tapos, syempre, bagong taon, gusto mo maging maganda yung start ng taon mo. And maganda yung mabigay mo sa mga fans na lalo na very iconic and very loved itong novel na to, which is yung My Husband is a Mafia Boss. So, may pressure, pero excited din at the same time.
And same question kay Ren and kay Joseph. Pressure ba na kayo ang unang handog ng Viva One for 2026? And follow-up lang, first team up niya, di ba?
Yeah, first thing.
Ayun, kumusta working with each other for the first time?
Well, first of all, matagal na po namin pinaghahandaan to, and very grateful and thankful na nabigyan kami ng chance and sa tiwala ng Viva. And of course, we dedicate this to Yana Loves You. You know, she maybe have passed on, but her book lives on. So very meaningful sa amin itong ginagawa namin main project. And working with Ren, yeah, first time. Actually, nung first time ko pa lang siyang ma-meet, everything just parang andali. Parang naging smooth lahat yung takbo ng friendship namin. And I got to know her. And yeah, I'm so excited to work with her. She's so talented and sobrang passionate na sa ginagawa niya. Pati ako nahawa sa passion niya. And which is good kasi alam kong maghihilaan kami pataas.
Wow. Ako po, sobra po akong kinakabahan talaga. As in last year pa. Actually, September pa lang. Alam ko na po. And sobra po ako nagpapasalamat sa mga boss dahil pinagkatiwala po nila sa akin to. And of course, sa lahat po ng mga tao, sa mga supporters, sa mga araw-araw nagko-comment na si Amy, dapat si Ren. Ang laki pong tulong nun. Kasi actually, doon po sila nag-base sa inyo po. Nag-base sila sa kung sino pipiliin nila, sa kung anong sinasabi ng mga tao. Nakinig po talaga ang Viva sa inyong lahat. So maraming salamat po. And of course, super excited. Mas nangingibabaw yung excitement kaysa kaba. And here we go.
Working with Joseph, Ren, for the first time, kumusta?
Actually po, nung meet and greet namin, nagulat din po ako na hindi po ako ganun ka nahirapan na mag-connect sa kanya. Kasi lahat po talaga napansin na parang, first time ba talagang magkakilala? Parang, close ko agad. Parang ganun po. Kasi iba yung pakiramdam kapag magaan yung aura and energy ng isang tao. And na-feel ko po yun kay Joseph. So hindi po ako nahirapan. And I guess, makakatulong po yun sa magiging rapport and connection namin on screen na I think nag-work naman po. So, we're so excited and marami kayong dapat abangan. I'm telling you guys, marami kayong dapat abangan. We're so excited. Thank you.
Ayun, salamat and congratulations.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. And moving on to the Daily Tribune, let's hear from Jeff Fernando.
Hello po. First question is for Direk. Ayun. Question natin is since nag-pass on na si Yana, paano pag may adjustment sa scene or may idadagdag na scene or totally naging faithful kayo dun sa book, paano naging proseso dahil nakalaki na ba agad dapat or faithful dapat sa lahat ng sinulat?
As much as possible po, naging faithful kami dun sa libro, sa novel, sa sinulat ni Miss Yana kasi minahal na talaga siya ng maraming fans eh. And doon pa lang, nung binasa pa lang namin yung libro, talagang ma-in love ka na sa sinulat niya, sa storya. So wala na kami masyadong babaguhin pa. Kung ano yung minahal ng tao, ng fans, yun yung ibibigay and yun yung i-expect ng mga fans.
Okay. Next question is for Ren and Joseph. Ayun, kita sa teaser yung angas na pinakita yung dalawa doon sa character. And at the same time, dapat diba parang may charm and lovable sa audience. So kanino kayo kumuha ng peg or inspiration para dito?
Back in inspiration, actually, I guess towards each other, because like I said, I'm really enjoying working with Ren. We talk so much. We talk about movies, performances, favorite actors, favorite movies, and yeah, we really get along. Kaya, every time we get a chance to work, to get an opportunity to work, talagang we maximize it and we don't take it for granted. Kaya, lumalabas talaga siya.
Okay. Ren, pahabol na lang na question. Do you consider this a new chapter ng career mo? Parang fresh chapter na nagbubukas for you? Ayun, kinoconsider mo ba ito na fresh chapter sa career mo?
Siyempre po, as in, ang tagal ko pong nag-antay, ang tagal kong hinintay ito, ang dami ko na rin po napagdaanan, ang dami ko na nagawa. So parang, answered prayer po talaga siya. Parang, mag-uumpisa talaga tong taon na to na parang, binigay talaga ni Lord kung ano yung matagal ko na pong ginugusto sa buhay ko. And of course, I'm so grateful at hindi po ako makakalimot sa mga taong tumulong sa akin at sa mga sumusuporta sa akin hanggang ngayon at mga naniniwala. And yun po sa question niyo po kanina kung sino po yung mga naging peg namin. Ako po nakatulong sa akin yung pagnood ko po ng isang Japanese series. Meron po akong pinanood Japanese series na medyo close dun sa kwento namin. And kakaiba po kasi si Amy mahirap actually maghanap ng kapeg niya. She's really one of a kind. So parang ako, nag-stick talaga ako sa kung ano yung nasa libro. And gumawa po ako ng sarili kong kumbaga, identity talaga ni Amy. So, yun, binasa po talaga yung libro, cover to cover, twice. Ganun po, sobrang gusto ko pong mabigay talaga sa mga tao kung ano po yung gusto nilang makita and kung ano po yung deserve nila.
Okay, thank you and congratulations.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. Now moving on to the Manila Bulletin, we have Robert Requentina.
Hello, magandang gabi po. Okay, I would like to ask yung other cast, yung ibang members ng project. So, what makes you excited about being part of this project?
All right, let's start from this side naman. Okay, from this side closest to me. Ito.
Check,
Yes,
one,
yes.
two. Para sa akin po, Alamat RG, and behalf of Alamat, sobrang thankful po ako and grateful for giving this opportunity, lalo na kay Lord. Maraming salamat po. And ayun po, sobrang kinakabahan and gusto ko lang din gawin yung best ko for this project. And para, ayun, nasabi nila, para maipakita yung Jacob na hinahanap nila.
Hello everyone, my name is Maro Delgado, and yeah, this is actually my second time with Viva One series, but this is one major role na binigay sa akin. So, sobrang exciting and sobrang thankful kasi in the past na ipapakita namin, #days, na ipapakita yung pagsayaw. Ngayon naman, may showcase namin yung, may showcase ko yung acting talent naman na meron. So, sobrang exciting and abangan nyo, sabi nga nila, sobrang daming exciting na kaabang-abang, kaya abangan nyo lahat yun.
Hello po, I'm PJ and ay tulad din ng sinabi ni Joseph and Rex, sobrang meaningful po ng story na to, ng libro. And sobrang minahal siya ng napakadaming tao, kaya sobrang grateful ako makasama sa isa sa mga cast. Lalo isa din sa yung ipo-portray kong character dito is Sebastian Lerwick and
parang tumanap din siya sa isip ng mga readers kasi. And ayun, isa to sa mga major roles na napasama ako. And like, mga pangalawang project ko to under Vivo One. So ayun.
And ako naman po si Kyoso, and syempre thankful po ako dahil nagkaroon po kami ng major projects po ulit. And ayun, thankful po kami sa mga bosses po namin, sa director po namin, sa mga main cast po. And very excited po, syempre, different genre po. And ayun, abangan niyo po yung mga kaganapan po sa series na to.
Ako po si Aaliyah. I play Shanvanice Perkins. This is actually one of my very first relevant roles po talaga. So what I'm most excited for, aside from being grateful for being chosen, for being trusted with this role, sobrang excited po ako to prove to the fans of the show that I'm capable of what Shanvanice Perkins is capable of.
Hi, I'm Icy. So this is my first ever show, and I'm just very excited to learn from everybody, learn from the character, and show them what I have to offer.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah, and I too am very grateful to be a part of this project. It really is so different from anything I've ever worked on before. It's not just romance comedy, it also has action, and it really is a blessing po to be a part of this group of talented actors po, and it's very different po kasi with my character now, Amosel Cross, sobrang iba po siya sa mga past characters that I've worked on, Freya and Shira. And I also wanted to, I wanted to say that it is a challenge, but it is a challenge that I'm honored to take on. And yes, that's it.
Hello everyone, ako nga po pala si Dan Aquino and I'm playing the role of Louis Perkins. Masaya po ako nandito ako ngayon, sana po kayo din masaya din ngayong lahat na nakita ko ngayon. Thank you po. Thankful po ako kay Lord sa mga bosses and sa main cast na po. And sa mga sumusuporta at susuporta pa lang. Marami po kayong abangan. Thank you po sa lahat.
Okay, hello. So, ako nga pala si Jaime Eliana. Matagal ko nang naghihirapan maging artista, kaya sobrang lucky ko na nakakuha ko ng ganitong proyekto. Bata pa lang ako, pinaghihirapan ko sumisikap na ako maging artista, kaya I'm super grateful, super excited na mapapakita ko sa inyo na kaya ko talagang maging artista katulad ng mga nandito. So now I'm gonna pass the mic to Kaiser, my good friend. Very good guy right there.
Hello po, good evening. Once again, my name is Frost, and you know what? Gusto kong sinabi Direct Fifth kanina na kung mahalaga sa'yo, talagang may pressure. And with that being said, stepping into the world of Mafia Boss, it really is, you know what, I'll say it's big shoes to fill, and we got the balls to do it. You know, we've been preparing this since last year, and to many people, this is what got them into Wattpad. You know, this goes way, way back, and there are many, many fans, and we want to do them a service. And you know, with that said, like, we're just all very excited to be doing My Husband's a Mafia Boss.
Alright, maraming salamat po. Now, rounding off batch 1, we have Rose Garcia from Abante at Marites University.
Good afternoon. Siguro ako na akong question kay Jamie. Tama ba? Ay, Jaime, sorry. Jaime, yan. So this is your first show? Tama ba? Project?
Hindi po. Nasa Golden Scenery of Tomorrow din po.
Okay. So ito yung second?
Opo, tama.
Okay.
Nasaan po kayo?
Yan. Okay. So, kumusta? Kumusta yung pag-enter mo ng showbiz bilang isa ka sa mga produkto ng showbiz din? Dahil both your parents mo ay parehong mga artista, di ba?
Tama po.
Naman. And ano yung mga advices nila sa'yo?
Sige, una sa lahat, ano po pangalan niyo ulit?
I'm Rose Garcia.
Rose Garcia. Sige, tatandaan ko po yun.
Yeah. Sabihin mo kay daddy mo, kaya alam niya ako. Charot.
Sige po. Okay, so, sabi mo nga, parehas ng magulang ko, artista din. So, bata pa lang ako. I was surrounded around the environment. Tapos na-in love talaga ako eh. Parang, yung pagkakataon na kayong magpaaliw ng mga tao. Kasi syempre, lahat naman tayo naghihirap sa buhay. Diba? Ano ba ginagawa natin kung kailangan natin mag-enjoy, nanonood? So, yun talaga yung gusto kong gawin sa buhay. Syempre, madami silang advice. Yung tatay ko nga medyo sobra sa advice. Alam mo naman siya. Pero yung mom ko, siya talaga yung bumuo sa akin bilang lalaki. Yung kailangan mo ng respeto, kailangan mo maging magalang, kailangan mong magsikap kasi wala namang libre sa buhay. Kaya, it was good. It was good to have them around and growing up in this environment. Siyempre, may mga kaibigan din silang artista, kaya I want to give props to them as well kasi all of them give me the advice that I need to succeed in this industry. Pati nga si Joseph like, he's been giving me advice from everyone here. I'm sure everyone could relate. He's such a good mentor to all of us kasi gusto niyang patunayan na kaya niyang mag-inspire ng young actors. So, I have a lot of people to be grateful for and I'm happy to be here.
Okay. Ilan ka sa magkakapatid? And how young are you?
Ako po yung pangatlo, panganay na anak ni Anjo. I'm Andres the 8th, Jaime. 4 kaming magkakapatid and I'm 22 years old.
Okay. So, upon hearing you, sabi mo nga parang nag-enjoy ka, parang na-enjoy mo yung lighter side ng showbiz.
Tama.
Okay. So, as we all know, di ba, medyo controversial ang daddy mo before the year end. Paano mo yon hinahandle, yung gano'n?
Okay, well, yung tatay ko kasi, at the end of the day, he's my dad. Siyempre may trabaho siya. At sa bahay, tatay ko talaga siya. So nakikita ko talaga yung pinagdadaanan niya. Alam ko naman, pasensya po sa lahat na may nagagawa siyang mali. At naiintindihan ko naman na ganun talaga. Pero, wala, tatay ko siya, mahal ko siya eh. Kaya, kailangan ko na lang, intindihan na ganun siya, bigyan siya ng advice, kasi syempre, mga kaibigan niya din yung pinag-uusapan niya, kaya medyo nakontrolado na din niya. Kaya kahit anong mali gawin ng tatay ko, kailangan ko matutong pagbigyan siya eh. Kasi syempre, siya yung lumaki sa akin. I wouldn't be here without him.
Yeah, that's good. So, anong advice ang binigay mo sa kanya? Na-curious ako doon. Bilang anak.
Well, honestly, parang magkapatid nga kami eh. Ganun yung relationship namin, parang kaming mag-best friend. Yung sasabi ko lang sa kanya na, alam mo, minsan kasi sa buhay, kailangan i-keep private. Diba? Like, syempre, artista tayo, we're in the spotlight, but some things need to keep in the private. Diba? Like, kailangan, di naman lahat kailangan sabihin sa media na, uy, ganito ako, ganyan ako. Let's just keep it chill. That's what I told him.
Okay. Sige. Thank you,
Thank you, Rose.
Good luck. Okay.
Thank you po, thank you.
Last na lang. For IZ, kasi pareho kayong mga produkto ng showbiz, of course, ng showbiz clan. Hindi ko alam kung aware kayo na there was a time ang parehong daddy nyo ay naging magkaribal. Aware ba kayo? But anyway, I see, kumusta? This is your very first project. Katulad ng younger sis mo, pinasok mo na rin ang showbiz. What made you decide and ano ang nilook forward mo and expectation at the same time?
Honestly, medyo long time coming na to. I've been very scared, pressured then because both my parents, of course, showbiz. So, I'm just looking forward to learning kasi from scratch talaga ako. And I'm getting to know my character. I'm focusing on this role specifically first, getting to know my character, learning from all the workshops, and hopefully translating everything that I've learned into the character. And I hope everybody accepts King.
Okay, anong advice ni daddy mo sa'yo?
Be kind, be humble. Yun lang naman. And then if may tanong ako, he helps me like sa Tagalog ko, naging problem ko yon. So he would tell me, oh, like, mag-acting ka in front of the mirror, yung speech mo, like, ayusin mo. So, ayun.
Okay. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman, batch 2. We have Aster Amoyo, Kate Agahar, Dolly Ann Carvajal, and John Fontanilla. Ngayon po, pakinggan natin from TikTok People's Journal at PSN. We have Aster Amoyo.
Hello, Happy New Year to everyone. Una-muna, magiging biased ako, but I'd like to congratulate my anak-anakan. Dalawa ang anak-anakan ko dito, si Frost and of course si Ren. Si Frost muna, kasi not everybody knows na he is the son of Lara Morena. Pinsan, first cousin siya ni na Angela Morena, at saka Steph, at saka si Micaela Arasati kasi yun eh. At si si Frost. How does it feel being part of this new series ng Viva One?
Hello, Paul. It's good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Likewise.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels great to do a Wattpad that's stepping in a different direction. Especially with this ensemble of cast. Ang dami namin. And everybody is giving their A game. Everybody's on their A game right now. And you can't help but feel nakakahawa eh. You know, like there's always that pressure na 200 plus million reads. But when you think about the effort that everybody's putting in, you know, our confidence matches that level of pressure, if not bigger. So it's really exciting and it's a huge blessing. It always will be.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Kay Direk, bali tuhog lang muna to Pibsa. Direk, I know this is very first time na na-direct mo sila lahat. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
So, anong discoveries? I mean, you know, especially directing them, iba-ibang henerasyon, at the same time, kakaibang tema.
Nakasama ko pa lang sila actually sa workshops, ganon, sa StoryCon. Siguro napansin ko, syempre ako millennial, most of them are Gen Zs. Millennial, di ba? Si Joseph. Ayun. Ayun, very sila, passionate, excited, very playful sila. Tsaka talagang pinagpupursigihan nila. Yun yung napansin ko sa kanila. Tsaka kabado rin sila kasi etong mga Wattpad stories talagang maraming readers na mahal nila yung mga storya dito sa Wattpad.
In as much na gusto ko pang magtanong, I'd like to give this opportunity sa iba, but I'd like to congratulate everyone, lalong-lalo ng ating mga anak-anakan, Ren and of course, Frost. Congratulations and of course, Joseph. Thank you.
Thank you.
And congratulations and best wishes sa ating host.
Thank you.
Malapit na yan.
Thank you po. Thank you so much. Ngayon naman, moving on to Kate Adahar from Random Republica.
Hi, good evening. My first question is for Joseph. Before I remember, parang kung i-describe ng co-star, grabe yung pag-seryoso mo sa pag-aral ng character mo, nag-notes ka pa. Ganun din ba yung atake mo dito?
Yeah, actually. Syempre, mas malalim yung pag-aaral ko dito since, you know, I'm portraying a very delicate character. It's the second time that I've been reading the book. Marami na akong movies na napanood. I gained 15 pounds of muscle for the role. And yeah, it's the pressure is real. The pressure is real. Especially, you know, alam naman natin na it's been almost 12 years now since first na-publish yung book 1 ng My Husband is a Mafia Boss. And yeah, just, you know, I just want to give your all para dun sa mga readers natin.
Thank you. And for Ren, Then, hindi naman to yung first time na naging bida ka, no? Pero makikita na kahit paano, parang medyo may kaba ka this time, parang meron pa rin kaba. Gaano ba ka-special to o kaiba dun sa iba mong pinagbida?
First time ko po mag-lead for Wattpad adaptation and sa Viva One po actually. Pero masasabi ko, kahit po medyo may mga nagawa na rin po ako before na nakapagbida po tayo and kasama po tayo sa main characters. Masasabi ko po talaga na ito yung pinaka-special para sa akin. Parang ang tagal-tagal po akong ni-ready para dito. Ganun po yung pakiramdam na parang dati tinatanong ko, ano kaya yung para sa akin? Kailan kaya darating yung para sa akin? Parang lahat ng tao, parang yun yung sinasabi, bakit hindi nabibigyan, ganyan. So parang, I think ito po yun. Ito yung kaya siya special. Kasi parang hindi lang ako yung may gusto. Parang ang dami-daming gustong mag-support na maabot ko yun, na malagay ako yun. So I think answered prayer po talaga ang husband si Mafia Boss para sa akin.
Congratulations!
Okay, maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman from the Philippine Star, we have Dolly Ann Carvajal.
Hello. For the supporting cast, what's your favorite Mafia movie and how did this series change the way you look at Mafia?
Great question. All right, let's start with Frost over there para fair tayo. So what's your favorite Mafia movie and how did this story change what you think about the Mafia? All right.
First Mafia movie I ever watched was Godfather. But my favorite, Goodfellas. I love Goodfellas. I love it's a cautionary tale, but who cares? He lived a cool life. But the way this Wattpad, this project we're doing, Changed Red Dude, was that it's one of a kind. You would never expect that in the world of Mafia, where there's killing, extortion, I can say that, right? Drugs. There comes across this girl, Amy, who ventures into something like that, and you wonder, how the hell is she gonna survive? And I think that premise is what makes this Wattpad stand out.
Okay, I'm Jaime Eliana. So, my favorite Mafia series or movie would be The Peaky Blinders. It's a great option. Medyo matagal din siya eh. Siguro five seasons. Grabe, it focuses on the dark side talaga of the Mafia. So, it could be adapted into this series which we could all learn from. Pero my character kasi, I don't wanna spoil, pero medyo mahina siya sa Mafia. So, parang kailangan ko pumunta ng inspiration sa mga ibang series.
Hello everyone, ako nga pala ulit si Dan. And my favorite movie, alam niyo ba yung The Good, The Evil, and The Cop? It's a K-drama na Mafia. Kung hindi niyo alam, panoorin. About siya sa Mafia and talagang sobrang namulat ako sa movie na yun. Sobrang ganda niya. And at the same time, yung pinaka-importante sa Mafia movies, yung mga backstory kung bakit sila naging gano'n. So, same lang sila ng Mafia Boss nito. Marami kayong maabangan at medyo matatouch kayo sa every backstory namin lahat. Yun lang po.
Alright, how about Sarah on this side?
The first Mafia movie that I watched was also The Godfather. Of course, with starring Al Pacino, he's one of the legends, and this was one of my father's favorite films. Al Pacino was one of his favorite actors as well. So growing up, I was very exposed to action films. So.
Hello, ako 365 days. Parang may similar din kasi yung story sa Mafia Boss and na-in-love siya sa an ordinary parang as Sebastian Erwin.
Ako naman, I'm not sure if this movie counts as a mafia movie, The Kingsman. It's somehow similar. But what I like this series though is, alam mo yung pag-ibig ba? Yung pag-ibig, once pumasok, kahit yung pinakamatigas na bato na puso ng walang hiyang tao sa buong mundo, lalambot. And that's the really the highlight of this. Kasi nga, well, alam natin lahat sa mga nagbasa na, ang tigas ng puso, nandiyan na. Pero nang dumating, ang isang babaeng nagpanong, yun talaga yung ano din, highlight na love really conquers all. And I think that's everything, and yun yung dapat abangan, and yun yung pinaka-highlight talaga dito sa story na to. And abangan natin lahat yan.
Hello, check. Ako po, I'll be honest, hindi po talaga ako mahilig manood. Like, sobrang dalang lang ako manood ng movie. But yung familiar lang sa akin ng mga mafia movies or series, like yung, ayan, nasabi, 365 days. Basta may nagbabarilan, mafia yun. Ganun yung sa
Similar to Kuya Amaru, hindi ako fan ng mafia, pero I think it's similar siya sa Kingsman. Yung outfits, and may mga guns din syempre. And ayun, it's super exciting din.
Me personally po, I haven't really watched. Hindi din po ako mahilig masyado manood.
Actually, same din. But I watched The Godfather and some episodes of Peaky Blinders, so yeah.
Thank you. Can I ask Fifth? Fifth, hi. Hello daw from ICE.
Hello po.
Hello from ICE, Anya.
Yes,
It's good to see you back. No? I hope you don't mind my asking, how does this series help you sa recovery mo after what you've been through?
Oh my God. Nakaka-emotional. Sorry. Ako kasi I love my work. I love filmmaking. I love my job. So for me, pag ginagawa ko siya, I feel alive. And for me, I'm here because of my art. So I'm happy na binigyan ako ng ganitong chance ng Viva One, ng Viva. Ang tagal ko rin nawala sa Viva. I think yung last project ko sa kanila, pandemic pa. Tapos, nung nag-message siya, okay, Boss Val.
Sorry.
Binigyan ako agad ng chance. So, I'm very, very thankful to have this project. Nakakatulong talaga siya sa akin sa lahat, emotional, mental, and everything.
And I'm sure tuloy-tuloy na yun.
Sorry. I got emotional.
Sorry, baka nag-trigger ka sa we're glad to see you back, and I'm sure tuloy-tuloy na ang good things. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. And rounding off batch 2 from Barangay LSFM at Hata, we have John Fontanilla.
Kay Direk, ayan, medyo naiyak si Direk. Pero medyo light lang. Direk, marami nakakanis sa'yo na umarte. Mas nakafocus na ba tayo sa pagdidirect, and kinalimutan ba natin yung pag-arte na?
Ako po, mas focus na talaga ako ngayon sa directing, writing. Pero syempre, hindi naman natin sinasarado yung doors. I think sa buhay dapat lagi kang open sa mga bagay. So, if may magandang pyesa, why not? Mahal na mahal ko talaga yung industriyang pelikulang Pilipino. Kaya kahit anong bagay na magiging parte ako nito, tatanggapin ko. Basta maganda and makakatulong rin sa akin.
And Direk, my second question is, my husband is a mafia boss. Marami bang stunt, barilan, yung mga eksenang action talaga?
Actually, hindi ko na nga in-expect na mabibigay siya sa akin. Kasi sa una, rom-com siya. Tapos pag tumatagal, di ba, director na naka-pink, binigyan ng action. So, na naka-blush on. Totoo ba? So, tumatagal, nagiging action talaga siya. Talaga nakita niyo naman kanina yung opening nila, lahat may barilan, may mga kadena. So, mag-expect kayo ng kilig, comedy, at maraming action dito.
Thank you, Direk, and congratulations sa Lucas.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much. And our final batch of press consists of Alan Sancon, Erwin Ogawa, and finally, Sab Santos. Ngayon, pakinggan natin from Stars Photo, we have Alan Sancon.
Hi, good evening everyone. Congratulations. Dito po, yan. So kay Joseph sa kay Ren, tanong ko lang, I don't know kung na-challenge kayo dun sa series na ito, pero what are the challenges you encounter doing this compared din sa mga ibang mga projects na ginawa ninyo? Sa action scene ba yan? May mga na-aksidente bang during the scene? Parang ganyan. Would you like to share this to us?
Well, we haven't really started yet. So far, wala pa talagang challenges. And like what I said earlier, first time kong ma-meet si Ren, walang kahirap-hirap katrabaho to. Yeah, and I'm looking forward sa mga challenges na haharapin namin.
Karen, how do you prepare for this comeback series?
Ako po yung pinaka-challenge talaga is masyado po kasing malaki yung libro, masyadong malaki yung fan base, ang daming taong sumusuporta sa kanya. Kumbaga, itong librong to, naging parte talaga ng buhay ng mga tao, growing up. Kaya hanggang ngayon, mahal na mahal nila yung kwento. So yung challenge po para sa akin is kung paano ko mapapakita sa kanila si Amy, kung paano ko ipapakilala si Amy, kung paano nilang mamahalin si Amy, na kung paano nila pinahal sa libro. Yun po yung pinaka-challenge. And of course, palagi kong tinatanggap ng buong-buo yung mga challenges na yan. Because as an actor talaga, yung pinaka-goal ko palagi is yung mag-grow at may matutunan sa lahat ng mga ginagawa ko. And hopefully, makita po ng mga tao yun. Thank you.
Thank you. Yung last na kay Direk. Direk, this is the first time na magkakatrabaho si Ren saka si Joseph. Is there any pressure on your part na ma-work on mo yung chemistry nila during the shoot?
Yes, may pressure po talaga. Kasi syempre, pag rom-com po talaga, malaking bagay yung chemistry. Kaya we did workshops po talaga. Inaral namin yung mga atake nila when it comes to acting and yung inupuan ko rin po talaga and nag-observe ako. Bigayan kami ng comments kasi gusto namin kung ano yung expect ng mga fans, kung paano nila to binasa, yun yung mapapanood nila sa Viva One. Ayun po.
Inaabangan din ba direct na mga intimate scene or daring scene dun sa dalawa?
Dahil naka-Hanford lagi si Joseph. Medyo may ganon, pero cute pa rin in the thing. Kasi nga yung character dito ni Amy, very cute. Pero syempre, may ganun tayong maasahan. Pero hindi naman pa-Viva Max, wala naman.
Okay po, thank you. Congratulations everyone. Good luck.
Thank you so much. And next up, from Anong Ganap, Erwin Ogawa.
Hello, congrats sa new project. Kay Ren and kay Joseph. Since first time yung mag-tandem, so ano yung mga effort na ginawa niyo para makilala ang isa't isa? Ginugol niyo ba yung isa't isa or paano?
Actually, nung una po kami mag-meet dalawa, siguro, kailan ba yun? Medyo matagal-tagal na din po. Ever since na 2 months ago, 3 months ago, ever since na nagkita kami for the first time, parang nakatulong po na araw-araw kami magkausap, kahit chat lang, tapos nagbabatuhan kami ng mga ideas, and inaaral po namin together yung characters, and sobrang nakatulong po talaga sa akin yung pagiging sobrang sipag po ni Joseph.
Yes.
Kasi talagang pinadali niya po yung buhay ko eh. Binigyan niya po ako ng mga pointers, ginawa niya na po para sa akin. So, nakatulong po yan and very supportive po talaga siya. So, parang ako masasabi ko na kapag sinimulan na po namin to, parang buong-buo ako as Amy because of him.
Okay. Joseph?
Sorry, what was the question again? Nawala ako eh.
So, paano, anong effort yung ginawa mo para mas makilala mo si Ren?
Yeah, like what she said, you know, for me, effortless talaga. Hindi ko na-feel na nag-effort ako and it just came out naturally. Yun yan, goes to almost every day and we talk about movies, nagsasuggest sa akin ng mga movies na maganda and mga pegs na dapat kong panuurin or sa tingin niyang pasok dun sa character namin, nakapares namin. So, yun, parang until now, we're brainstorming kasi pares kaming talagang parang bit-bit namin yung bigat ng mundo sa laki ng pressure. Kasi, di ba, parang syempre, we're gonna be leading the show and yeah, the pressure is really real. And, as much as possible, as a veteran here, I wanna lead and guide everybody as much as I can. Tutulungan ko sila as much as possible. And yeah, I'm just really glad and thankful na I'm gonna be working with Direk. Kasi alam ko na we're gonna do great things together. So yeah.
Thank you. Best of luck sa new project.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, pakinggan natin ang ating TikTok content creator. We have Sab Santos.
Hello guys, happy to see me here. So first, I just want to congratulate everyone. It's actually one of the best books I have read sa Wattpad. So my question is for anyone from the cast, if in real life, you encountered or married a person and then nalaman nyo na member pala siya ng isang mafia organization, do you think you would fight for love or what would you do?
This is for everyone?
For anyone from the cast.
Anyone. Okay. Anyone with an answer? What would you do? Fight or run? Fight or flight?
Fight for love or what would you do if ganun yung nangyari sa inyo?
Alright.
I can change her. Okay, yun lang. I can change her. Pero ano naman kasi, pag mahal mo naman talaga, I feel like if you find the right person, you can inspire her to do better. So, kung mali naman yung ginagawa nila, kung ano pa namang mafia, whatever yung ginagawa nila, you could guide them to the right path. So, I would fight for the love.
Alright. Thank you. Jaime? Anyone else with an answer? So Jaime Eliana will change his love, okay? Yung kanyang wife. Sino pa po? Let's have a few more answers before we conclude our Q&A. How about from this side? PJ? Agree with Jaime.
Okay, I think I will fight for my love also. Kasi as we can see in the book na kahit sa pinakamadilim na areas ng buhay natin, there's always love. Love can always blossom. So, kung may chance to blossom that love, why would you not keep it? I mean, why would you let go? Diba? And sa lahat naman ng mga nangyayari, diba? For instance, bad things or whatnot, there's always reason behind it. May dahilan kung bakit naging ganun ng isang tao, and you have to understand that. And also, if you love that person, well, show it. And then, don't let go. Yun lang talaga. Do not let go of that love. Because probably that love can save that person from whatever he or she has been through. Diba? So, yan. Yan lang talaga. Thank you.
Sorry, how about our main leads? Amy, sa tingin mo, would you do the same kung ano yung ginawa ni Amy?
As Amy, syempre nilaban niya po. Pero as ako, parang as someone po kasi na very political aware and gosh, parang ako, never say never. Ayoko po magsalita ng tapos kasi pag may mahal ka, hindi mo na talaga minsan nakakita kung ano yung mga mali. Diba? Pero sa ngayon po, parang masasabi ko na nahihirapan siguro akong gustuhin yung isang tao na against sa kung ano yung kung ano yung mga nakikita kong mali na dapat itama. So, for me, parang, yun, 50-50. Hindi ako magsasabi ng no, kasi baka pwedeng magbago siya. Baka pwedeng ako yung maging dahilan ng pagbabago niya. Pero, yun nga po, ako kasi parang gusto ko talaga lagi yung kung ano yung tama. I stand for what is right always. So kahit na sino pa yung tao, kung mali yung ginagawa niya at yung mga pananaw niya sa buhay, parang mahirapan po kung mahalin siya. Ganun po. Yeah.
Okay, Joseph? Joseph, last one. Last answer.
Pero kung ganito po, hindi ko po sure.
Agree ako kay Ren, kung ganito ba naman, di ba? Paano? That's a very good question. Yung mafia sa book, it's cute. But in real life, I'm sure it's not gonna be cute. And so, especially I have family. If a person is doing something illegal, di ba, parang red flag na kagad yun. If hindi mo masabi sa mga tao, or if you're keeping it secretly, that means it's wrong. So, siguro, I will give it up. Kasi alam kong, it's hard. Tsaka maraming pwedeng madamay at masaktan. So, I cannot just think of myself. Dahil in love lang ako, parang magbubulag-bulagan ako sa mga nangyayari. So, I'm not gonna do that. So, I might just walk away. Pero kung ganito nga ba naman?
Alright, and there you have it. That concludes our Q&A session with our cast and director. Palakpakan po natin sila. Congratulations, everybody. Okay, we will